Okay, how are we doing? Gonna let the chat breathe for a second, the stream breathe for a second, make sure that everything's connected with this new setup I got going on right now. Make sure the sound is being heard on both YouTube and Twitch. And once we get those thumbs up, we'll be jumping in. We're good on Twitch, and I believe we must be good on YouTube as well. So welcome in, everybody. My name's Maxwell Miller, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited to be bringing in the Twitch community as well to these live streams that I've been doing on YouTube every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's been a lot of fun connecting with my subscribers and my followers, and I'm excited to gain the followers on Twitch as well and to bring all of you into this family of a space where we all learn to be present and aware of the things that we're creating in our lives and to consciously create and be conscious creators in love with life, in love with ourselves, in love with others, passionately and unconditionally expressing our highest excitements and passions out to the world so that we can be of service to others, but also of service to ourselves. Because without being of service to ourselves first and filling up our own cups, we won't be able to pour it out to others. So we must take care of ourselves first, and that is why I am here to remind you of these things. And as an opportunity for those of you who watch this either now or after the fact in the VOD or after the fact on my YouTube channel, whatever time and timing that you're watching this is perfect, and you're at the right place at the right time in your life, and you're seeing this for a reason. And I invite you, if you have not been able to attend live and you're seeing this after the fact, make sure that you schedule it out for yourself. It's in the evening, usually after we've all kind of settled in after the day that we've had, and it's an opportunity for you to just kick back, relax, enjoy some campfire conversations of how we create our own reality, how we can purposefully manifest the lives that we create intentionally, and be aware that we're always manifesting everything around us at all times. And everything that's happening around us is from our creation as well, even if we don't think it is because we don't like some of the aspects of it. It's all been our creation. And so once we take responsibility for that and come to acceptance of that, the better off we will be and the more unconditional we will be able to be in our lives. To where it doesn't matter if we have the permission from our parents, from our friends, from our colleagues, from whoever. We give ourselves permission to be the authentic versions of ourselves that we've wanted to express out into the world for a very long time, that we've been fence sitting on, that we've been sitting on for a long time, pushing down out of that fear of scrutiny, out of that fear of the judgment of others. This is where we get to shed all those false and negative belief systems. Not saying that they shouldn't be there, but we can give them love as well, the negative emotions, and not push them away or force them away, which only creates more resistance and gives those emotions and those belief systems and those negative emotions more power and energy to push against what we are trying to push them to, which is away from us. We don't want to do that. We want to give them love as well, accept that they are there for a purpose and for a benevolent reason, to help us learn, to help us realize and understand who we are as humans and who we desire to be and who we don't desire to be. They're just opportunities, so we can let them go. We can let go of the false self, and this is your opportunity in these live streams. As they evolve, we will see where they go. I have ideas. I think there's a lot of things we can just do, these sort of campfire, open-hearted conversations where we just talk, we chat, I talk about whatever today's topic might be that I want to share and inspire all of you from. We can also do guided meditations. I can also do channeled sessions for you guys as well. And perhaps if I can get my moderator to have a microphone and read off questions as I'm in that channeled state so that I can answer questions that you guys have, that can also be a part of what this can become. But for now, I'll enjoy just getting the community going by being here with you. Now, wherever you're at in your life is perfect. Whatever you're doing right now is perfect. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing, with where you're at right now. But if you feel like you are uncomfortable with who you are, or you are unsure about where your life is going, where you're just in a state of, I really don't know what is next. I don't even really know who I am right now or who I am anymore. You've gone through so many ups and downs, trials and tribulations. Gone through so much of the contrast of life that you may be a little bit confused with the outpicturing of life, what you're seeing on the news and social media in your day-to-day life. You may be confused with the feelings and sensations that are coming through your body, the emotions, the feelings, the physical symptoms, whatever it may be. You might be a little bit thrown off right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is a perfect sign that you're in the right place, because you don't have to have it all figured out right now. You're not doing anything wrong inherently just because you're having those feelings. It doesn't mean that you need to be at a certain level of spirituality or personal development to where you don't feel feelings anymore and you don't feel the negative feelings that come with the contrast of life and that come with negative belief systems and definitions that you have about yourself and about your reality. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that this is a great opportunity for you in the present moment to become aware of those feelings and not push them away, but instead lean into them, because there's always a message behind them. There's always a message to be received and gleaned from the contrast, the seemingly negative things that happen in our lives. There's always something positive that can come from it if you define it positively. I always use the analogy of, if you squeeze an orange, do you expect orange juice or do you expect grape juice or apple juice or some other flavor? You expect the orange juice, right? So when you are squeezed in life, when you feel like you have pressure on you, when you feel like you are on the cusp of something, or maybe you're filled with negative emotions all the time, or negative outlooks on your friend group or your career or the life around you that's going on. If all of that is what's sitting inside you, then when you are squeezed and when pressure is put on you in life, what is going to come out are those negative emotions. It will be anger, it will be frustration, it will be bitterness, it will be hatred, it will be self-loathing, it will be all of those things, because they come in so many different flavors when we are repressing our emotions, thinking that we shouldn't be feeling them, because then we just end up repressing them, putting them down, negating them, thinking that they shouldn't be there, thinking that we should be more spiritually evolved and that we are more spiritually evolved than to feel what we're feeling. And so when that pressure of life comes, when that unexpected twist and turn in your life comes, what comes out of you when you are defining your life that way and you're not dealing with what's inside of you is going to be those emotions. And that will be what is squeezed out of you and will be seen and expressed by you, by others, and by yourself. And we want to soften that here. We want to become aware of that here, so that when you're squeezed by the pressure of life at times, love comes out of you, peace comes out of you, understanding, contentment, everything's going to be okay. Those kinds of emotions and thoughts come out of you, instead of the opposite that sends you in a tailspin, that makes you feel like you're not worth it, you're not worthy, you're not deserving of the life that you came here to create. Because you came here with a purpose. You incarnated into your body for a divine purpose, whether it seems like it or not. Because based on the culture you're born in, the family you're born in, the circumstances that you're born into, they can make you feel like you did not come here for any of that. It can make you feel like you came here for negative, for hatred, for self-loathing, for violence, all of those things. Because that's what you've experienced in your life, but that doesn't mean that that is the only thing that you came here to experience in your life. You chose those things for a reason. God did not bestow those on you because you did something wrong, or because you have a past life where you're trying to come to balance with something or come to terms with something. Any reason of punishment, none of that. It's all for a reason of learning. And you were excited to come into those circumstances because you knew that when you got to the other side, when you understood, when you learned how to love yourself and be unconditional in your life enough, the reward for that from where you came from was better than anything you could have ever imagined. And that is the life that you came here to live. We are joyous creatures. We came here to live from joy, to be of joy, to laugh, to have fun. Life truly is about having fun. Anything that we can do to make life fun is always a good day and always a good use of our time. So don't let anyone ever tell you differently from that, because the world will convince you that you're only meant to work hard, to build a legacy, to self-sacrifice, to push through and force and connive and manipulate your life in such a way that you get to this ideal place on the mountaintop that you think is what will make you truly happy. Many people, when they get there, realize that that is not the case at all. They realize that they sacrifice so much of their life, time with children and their family, for what? For what? For the feeling of emptiness when they get there. We want to have a fulfilling and satisfying journey to the never-ending stream of consciousness that we are. We want it to be easy. We want it to feel easy. We want it to feel effortless. It doesn't mean that they are void of challenges. Challenges are always going to be a part of our life, but they don't have to be defined as negative, as a struggle, as something we have to push or force through or resist. Challenges can be fun and exciting because we always learn from them. We always grow from them. So we could be joyful when the challenges come up. And a challenge can look like anything: the loss of a pet or a loved one, the loss of your job, anything. It could look like anything. Challenges are a multitude of experiences to be had, but it's all about how you define them. That is what is most important, because if you define it negatively, again going back to the orange, when you squeeze it, if you define a negative situation, that is the orange, if you define that as grape juice, as negativity, then that will be your experience, even though you're actually squeezing the orange juice that is peace, love, satisfaction, that is who you really are. When you squeeze it, it'll seem like grape juice or something sour, like lime or lemon juice or something terrible. Not that those things are terrible, but something just, unexpected comes from it. When it's actually not the case, that's just an illusion, and it's based off of a definition about a belief that you have, a definition about yourself, about life, about a career, about a relationship, about anything. It's about the definitions that you have that can create the illusion of lemon juice coming out of an orange juice. So, define everything positive just because you have that birthright to do so. You have the absolute birthright to do so. There's nothing in life telling you that you can't define something positive just because it seems on the outside and to so many other people and maybe everybody else in your life that that is a negative situation. Boo-hoo. Self-pity, you should feel bad about yourself, bad about your situation, I'm so sorry for your loss, going into all of that. That could actually be defined as something positive. It doesn't mean that you won't grieve certain parts of yourself or certain parts of loss, but grieve does not have to be labeled as a negative emotion either. Grieving can be something very, very positive, very powerful, and very transformational if you look at it that way. Even if it happened in a way that was very unexpected, very sudden, and very seemingly negative, because I know so many things can happen in life that cause grief. But why dwell in the negativity of it? Why dwell in what could have been instead, or what would have been instead if you would have done A, B, C, and D? It didn't happen, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault that those things happened. Really, it is not your fault that the negative things have happened in your life, in the sense of when you lose someone or you lose something, it is not something that is inherently your fault. You may have created that unconsciously from a different state of being, or it may have been something that you knew you were going to experience when you decided to incarnate into these bodies and into the current situation and into the lives that you did. But it doesn't mean that that has to be defined as something negative. It can always be defined as positive, and it doesn't mean that it was your fault, even though that you were the conscious or unconscious creator of it. It doesn't mean that you did something negative to do it. It doesn't mean that you need to feel bad about yourself. It doesn't mean that you need to beat up on yourself for the rest of your life or beat up on others, projecting the things that have happened to you onto others through bitterness, through anger, frustration, impatience, all of those things. So I hope this speaks to you. I mean, these are the kinds of things that we're going to be talking about on this channel, on these live streams a lot, and it's gonna be an amazing time. So, I hope you're feeling that energy. If you're watching this after the fact and you're excited to come on this journey to involve yourself with these live streams, please hit the like button on the video and consider giving me a follow on Twitch and jumping over to my YouTube channel, where I have much more content that goes into these things deeper and more specifically from video to video. And please, if that adds value to your life, please, it would help me so much if you hit that subscribe button as well, so that we can continue to grow this community, so I can continue to grow this movement and continue to inspire all of you to change your lives for the better, to be the versions of yourself that you've always wanted to be, because the world needs your gifts, and it's been waiting for your gifts and is currently waiting for your gifts to be expressed. The ones that your parents thought or your teachers thought that were not worthy of being expressed, that were negative, that weren't realistic, all of those things that you've been told not to do, or that you shouldn't try, or you should play it safe. Those are the things that in these times we're in right now, it would behoove you to do those things, because the energy of the planet is so much more receptive to people who are truly acting on their joys, passions, and excitements, regardless of what they look like to anybody else. This is the time to create. This is the time to truly express yourself authentically, so that you can be of service to others without even needing to try to. Just your presence, just your leadership, just your self-expression in how you walk into a room guides others and inspires others to do the same, so that they can share their gifts. And that's what this channel is all about. That's what this live stream is all about. And I'm very excited about the journey of it. The journey of awakening that we're all going through right now is something to behold, I will say. It is something that is so incredible, that is so amazing, that is so exciting, and we have every right to be the version of ourselves that we've always wanted to, that we've been too afraid to. So let me know if that resonates. Let me know if you guys are here in the comments as well. I'm not really sure exactly where to see who's in here or who might be in here, but please don't be shy to just jump in and say hey and introduce yourself. And also, don't be afraid to bring a friend with you to these. If you feel like there's someone in your life who could benefit from this, please share this information. Please share the channel. Please share the live streams with them. And you can have a little date night with your friend or with your partner or whoever, and just kick back and relax. Throw this up on the TV, comment on your phone, have a drink, get cozy. That's what it's all about, is to relax you into the state of consciousness and the state of being where you feel like you are able to receive information a little bit easier. Your day's done, you're feeling more relaxed, you're feeling more like yourself, you're feeling more open to receiving information. That's what it's all about. And that's why I'm going to start doing, some guided meditations or some channelings and whatever else. If you guys have any ideas or any topics that you want me to talk about, that you want to be the topic of conversation for any of these live streams, please let me know in the chat or let me know in the comment section after the fact. I am open to everything, and I just want to help, and I just want to inspire, and guide all of you and be that little flicker of light that inspires you to move in the direction that you have been waiting to. You've been waiting for outside things, outside circumstances to change in order for you to change. And all we need to do is let that version of ourselves go, because that is not the direct way to create. We change ourselves and then we witness a new reflection from the outside that reflects, just like a mirror, our state of consciousness. So if you look into a mirror and you're frowning, do you expect the reflection to reflect a smile or a frown? You have to smile first in order for the reflection to reflect that smile to you. Well, creating your life is the exact same way as that. Exactly. You have to smile first. You have to be joyful, peaceful, excited, passionate, expressive first, in order for the outside world, the reflection in the mirror, to reflect that reality to you, to reflect that knowing, that conviction of who you are and who you choose to be back to you. That's just how it works. And it literally is just physics. What you put out is what you get back. That is literally just physics. That's the law of attraction in action, the law of assumption in action. I'm a big Neville Goddard guy, and I have a huge book right here that has all of his most famous work. It has over 800 pages in it. I've read the whole thing, and in some of my YouTube live streams, and a lot of them actually, and you can go back and look at them. There's lots of great information. We already read through Feeling is the Secret, which is Neville Goddard's most famous book, I would say. Very short, very sweet, very jam-packed with stuff. So what I like to do is read those books live here occasionally, and that will be a theme here on this channel as well. And describe what he is saying, describe the laws that he teaches, describe his interpretations of the Bible, where he gets all of his intuition and his philosophy from. And it's of great value, because when you read things on the surface, sometimes you don't digest it. You got to chew it for a long time, and you don't quite get there. You don't quite understand it. You set it down because you don't get it. So this is a great opportunity for that to be shared with you guys and to help you out in those circumstances. So I'm very excited about all of that. I'm excited about everything that's come of this channel and of the Twitch, and probably bring on Facebook here pretty soon. Just get everybody on here. I'm on this journey of social media myself. It's all very new to me, but it's been exciting. It's been great. I've been posting for about 3 months, and I'm blessed. It's been awesome. It feels effortless. It feels fun. It's very gratifying. It's very exciting for me to do with all of you guys, and to get to know you guys as well. That's why I jump on these live streams as well, so that we can all kick back, relax, and just enjoy the unfolding of our lives together. Inspire each other, share our challenges, share our triumphs together, so that we can build energy and momentum with the good things that are happening in our lives, and we can gain clarity with the things that are a little bit more challenging. That is what this space is all about, and we will grow from this. I will grow from this. I am not your guru. I am not some person that has everything figured out, but it is my gift and my passion to speak clearly and to speak about the things that resonate with me, and to take you along on my journey, which is why, if you're seeing this on VOD on Twitch, or you're watching this on Twitch afterwards, just hit the YouTube link is in my description. Jump over to my YouTube channel if any of this resonates. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos. I got a plethora of videos on there so far from the first 3 months. Lots of content for you to look at, and it's going to help you. I know it is, because it's helped me in my life. I'm literally journaling what's going on with my life. I'm sharing teachings and sharing things that inspire me and that are working for me and resonate with me, and I'm sharing them clearly and passionately and lovingly to you guys, so that hopefully you could just take bits and pieces of what works for you, and things that don't, it doesn't matter. You don't need those things to work out. You don't need those things. It's not a bad thing if not every single thing resonates, but one thing might, that I say, it might set you on a whole different course, a whole different trajectory. It might give you an epiphany, an idea that totally transforms your life. And so just give yourself that opportunity and just hop over to my homepage real quick if you're on Twitch and if you're on YouTube right now. If you're getting value from this, if you like the energy, if you like the intention, just hit that subscribe button and hit the like button on this stream. I'd appreciate it. Hit the follow button on Twitch. You could, well, you can't, I don't know if you can subscribe on there until I get 50 followers and become affiliated, but yeah, we'll see where it all goes. Hey, good evening, Sharice. How you doing? What's going on? How's it going over there? We got the full setup going. You're on YouTube, I see. But we're also on Twitch. This is great, exciting. Good to have you here. It's great. How's it going over there? Is the carnival still going on? What's new with you? How's everything going? I think I finally got this thing figured out. Like no technical difficulties so far tonight, which is awesome. Seems like the sound and image is going well, and all the little transitions, the different scenes that I got going on, it's all going smoother. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited. Just prepping for a trial right now. Wow. Congrats, you're doing amazing. Thank you. My dear friend Charisse, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all the comments. You know, really being like the cheerleader of the channel so far. I'll never forget it. I really won't. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. So what's the trial about? Or is it like is it a real trial, or are you like taking is it like a, what do you call it? Like a reenactment of a trial, so you kind of get used to how trials work, or are you actually like in it fully now? Because I know you're still studying and everything, but I don't know if they do that. Do they do like, I'm sure they got to do like practice, like do you get like your students together in a room and your teacher watches and you get a trial together and you have a little jury and you speak to them and kind of work all that? Because that would be pretty fun, actually. I bet that would be pretty sick. Mock trial, thank you. That's the word. So yeah, mock trial. Say what's up to Maddie Light in the chat. Let's see, our lovely moderator. She's moderating on Twitch and YouTube. It's awesome. It's great. Lot to come. But yeah, I don't know. And maybe, I know, Sharice, we're having the problem of like how much can you actually type in the chat. Maybe on Twitch it lets you type more characters so you don't have to like send so many different messages. I'm not sure. But yeah, here we are. I think I'm gonna jump into Facebook pretty soon. That'll just be the next little journey. Creating some kind of Facebook page where people can follow me and see me, and just the same thing I'm doing here on Twitch, where I just here I am, and eventually it'll gain traction. It'll be fun, very cool, and same thing with Facebook. So that'll be awesome. I got plans for TikTok and Instagram as well to come in the summertime. So probably around June, as things start to brighten up around here, the weather's better. I have some ideas and might be able to live stream TikTok and Instagram from OBS as well. We might really get it popping in here. So I'm really excited. I'll remember these beginning times where it's more chill, but we'll really be able to get the Q&As going, the live streams, the live meditations, like guided meditations. I could put a little bit of background music, I believe, to like what you're hearing of me right now. So there could be like some good background music. We can go into a meditation. We can, I can guide you in a meditation. Again, the channeling, do some kind of channeling where I channel your questions and answers or a message. Lots of stuff. And then just these kind of campfire conversations is what I really want to start calling it. Where we just, we're sitting around the fire. We're talking about life. We're enjoying each other's company. We're having a beverage of our choice, just kicking back and relaxing. And just like sharing stories, Like I want to hear you guys' stories. I'm excited to see how you guys interact with each other in the comments section as you get to know each other in the chat. That's going to be really fun. The relationships that are formed in there just via the internet, which is really cool. I'm excited to bring that together as well. There's going to be a lot of amazing things to come. A lot of amazing things. And this is just setting out the foundation. It takes the most time and the most effort at first. In anything that you're doing. It was the same way when I started my singing business. The most work is at the very beginning, where you're getting everything together, where you're getting all the little pieces together. So don't overwhelm yourself by trying to get it all done at once, getting mad at yourself because you don't know everything right away. It really does take time. You know, I've been on YouTube for 3 months just doing the live streams there. I just started posting YouTube shorts today, so keep an eye out for those as well. But yeah, there's and then now just doing the Twitch and getting that all together. So it's taking the time to do that. Now Facebook will come as well, and then getting TikTok and Instagram, and somehow melding all of that into a great big melting pot, and all wanting and intending all of those viewers to pop over to my YouTube channel, which I'm the most, tied to, the most passionate about the long form messages and creation on YouTube. It's just always resonated with me, and it's awesome. But I love getting to know all of this as well. Did I miss everything? I'll just watch it after the mock trial tomorrow. But yeah, the climate claimants are taking this way too seriously. I'm running on 2 hours sleep because of their bullshit objections. The word limit is limited. You didn't miss anything. No, I was saying for you. Wait, are we confused here? Did I miss everything? I'll just watch it after the mock trial tomorrow. No, I was saying for you, I was asking if you do mock trials, like to learn how to interact with a court, since you're wanting to be like in law and a lawyer, right? I would imagine, it's kind of like an acting scene. Like you got like some mock trial people, like a mock jury with it, which is like your classmates. Maybe the judge is like your teacher, and then you have a case or some kind of defense that you're trying to do. I'd imagine you do like a mock trial like that. I meant this episode thus far. Oh no, no, you haven't missed nothing. I've just been doing my normal spiel. Well, not normal spiel, but yeah, you could just go. I've just been talking about life and what's been going on with me, and what these live streams are going to be about for the new Twitch users, and all the stuff that I kind of intertwine in all my different YouTube videos. Just going over all that as well, just said in different ways, and some things pop up that are new as well. But yeah, a couple good little metaphors were in there. You could probably check it out after the fact. No, you didn't miss a whole lot. I've been going, how long? 42 minutes. So yeah, you probably missed like the first 30 minutes, but I was just straight up talking, so just go check that out after the fact. But nothing serious, just still going through, my transformations, and, finding my way through the present moment experiences, and dedication and devotion, and being better to myself, and just kind of being here with myself as I go through my own transformations, and having grace and all of that. So I saw when you were setting up the Twitch thing, and you and Mads, I think, look very alike. It's the hair. Yeah, it is the hair. We both got the hair. We're the hair couple for sure. Oh, that's funny. So you jumped in. You saw when we were just doing the tests, like the super raw tests. That's funny. I'm sure that was interesting to see. Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, Sharice, it was so much work. It was so much learning. So much technology. Way too much. But we got it. We figured it out. We got there and everything. So, everything works out how it's meant to. At the end of the day. But yeah, way too much technology. But we got it done. It was a lot of work. A lot of work I don't want to do or like to do, but y'all gonna get matching hair clips for sure. Yeah, for sure. I think we have some matching hair ties. Not really. I mean, kinda. We swap them around. I actually steal them from her sometimes. I had to get like my own collection. But yeah. Yeah, you're not the first to say that. LOL, can't have shorter hair than him. Oh, wow. Okay, that's Matt. Okay. Yes, I know. Yeah, Madison refuses. She wants to cut her hair a little bit shorter, but she won't because my hair is longer. She can't have shorter hair than me, I guess. It is what it is. Look, it's taken way too long to get my hair to this length and to commit to this and everything. I gotta enjoy it for at least a little while and see where it goes. Mads, you're gonna be wearing the pants. Yeah, she'd be wearing the pants if she cut her hair shorter than me. The roles would definitely switch up in this household. Yes, I love it. Oh, the jokes. I love it. Oh, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great. Things are good. Check out the Made in Colorado, Charisse. I was made here. I had this jacket on for you as well. The jacket that you like very much. Have you looked at the dope jackets that I shared with you? They are pretty dope, aren't they? That's a great ski jacket. I don't know if you're ever gonna need those there, but if it gets cold, they got lots of other stuff too. But hope you're enjoying the jacket game. I'll give you little Easter eggs. You know, you gotta keep. I don't know. You don't have to do anything, but it'll be like a little game. I'll drop a sweatshirt here, sweatshirt there, all that. Yes, and it's like $4 million. Yeah, they're pricey. They are pricey. I will give you that. This is the only dope jacket I've ever had, and maybe that I'll ever have. I don't know, but yeah, they're good jackets. But I have more affordable ones as well. Ski jackets just tend to be more expensive because they got the wind blocker. They're water resistant. They just got a lot more going on for them that they do. Did the different linings and all the pockets and the look of it, but it's pretty cool. I'm happy to have it. It's a great little jacket to have. Unfortunately, there's been just zero snow. We got a little bit of snow a few days ago. Actually, a couple. So Wolf Creek, the ski resort that is 30 minutes up the mountain from where I live, got 5 feet, which is huge for a 2-day storm. But that's basically all they've got all year. Just trickles. Like they finally got to 100 inches at I think the base, which at this time of year that is just like normally it's at like 300 to 500 inches. And last year it was pretty much the same, although this year is even worse. So really haven't even been able to utilize the ski jacket as much as I want. Haven't been able to shred the gnar on the snowboard nearly as much as I'd like to. But I'm not going to go up there, pay all that money for no powder. I mean, I'm just a powder hound, so I gotta do it. Have a great night, y'all. Pray that everything goes well tomorrow for me. Will do. Yeah. Good luck. Good luck in the mock trial. That'll be fun. It'll be fun. Just, it'll be fun. The other side is very annoying. Okay, so the other side. Okay, awesome. That'll be, yeah, I mean, maybe the more annoying, the more it's going to bring out of you, The more of that Charisse power, energy, swagger, and all that. Mads, you take care. You're so pretty. Maxwell, you're okay. Ha. Good night, everyone. Good night, Charisse. Take it easy. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you as always. Good luck. Much love, much prayers, good vibes your way. You'll do great. So, thank you very much. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping into the new setup here. And yeah, that's awesome. Good stuff. Charisse is the woman. She is that chick. She's the girl. She's really like the mascot of the channel and especially of the live stream so far. So appreciate her a lot. Her energy's great. She's really cool. Just a cool girl living in the Caribbean, supporting what I do, resonating on it, and yeah, always bringing the jokes. It's awesome. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're about 48 minutes into here. Especially at the beginning, these go for about this length of time, or about to an hour. And as they grow and you guys bring in your questions, I'll go for hours. I'll go for hours and hours. But there's only so much that I could just continue to just talk to a camera about consistently. I mean, I could, but yeah, I don't know. And maybe I will. Maybe I'll have like a little challenge to myself where I stream for 4 hours or longer and don't have to pressure myself in any way to like, talk the whole time. Well, I would have to talk the whole time, but like figure something out or find some kind of challenge to give Twitch more of a chance to check me out, because an hour window I realize is short. Like the chances are, just that bandwidth of time is challenging for Twitch and for YouTube as well. Maybe YouTube is a little more receptive to it. But Twitch is so long form with gaming and everything, and people, game for 8 hours or more on there, and so I might have to match that sometimes, and I'm down for the challenge. If I could find enough to talk about, or you guys give me enough questions and comments, and we're chatting and we're chopping it up, I will stay here a long time. I will, because this is what I'm passionate about. This is what I love. I enjoy this content. I enjoy what I have to share, and I enjoy sharing it, and I enjoy inspiring the change in all of you so that you learn to be the version of yourself that you've always wanted to be. It's really cool. It's an opportunity that I do not take for granted, that I truly enjoy. I love that, I could look at this. I could just hit this, and then I'm back. So we could take breaks. We could keep the stream going for hours. So that's a really cool thing that OBS has given me, and jumping into the Twitch has given me just that opportunity. But gonna have to find a way to figure it out. I know, people just chat on here. This is the just chatting Twitch stream. People just chat for hours on end too. They usually have someone with them to chat too. So maybe I can bring in, someone on the other side of the screen and do more collaborations with other YouTubers and other Twitch users who are kind of in the same energy that I'm doing, of wanting to help people and inspire people and all that kind of thing, and who are into Neville Goddard and manifesting and being the creator of your own reality. So I think that will be something very fun too. But I think for tonight, that's going to be it. Just kind of giving you guys the spiel. That was good, opening monologue that we had for the first 30 minutes. Chopped it up with our cheerleader Charisse for a few minutes, and everything went smoothly on the stream. All the transitions, the scenes are great. I got the unified chat, so I'm seeing both Twitch and YouTube chats. Microphone's good, webcam's good. I'm seeing everything here. Figured out how to schedule it so YouTube can see that it's scheduled all day. A lot of different stuff. These little things that you never think about, that all these YouTubers and Twitchers and social media people, they all have to think about it in some way, or have someone else to think about it for them, which I will have one day very soon, so that I could just be present for all of you guys. But that is going to do it for tonight. I love you guys so much. If you made it this far in the live stream, please hit the like button and follow on Twitch, and jump over from Twitch to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel, where I have lots more long form content that is going to help you. It's in my Twitch bio. One click of a button takes you right to the homepage of my YouTube channel. You're going to love all those videos, and there's going to be a lot of value there for you. There is a lot of value there for you, and much more is to come. So thank you guys so much. Peace out. Love you very much, and we'll see you in the next stream. Again, every Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, usually at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, anywhere between, I'll let you know. I have the schedule up on Twitch as well of when I'll be going live too, so you can keep track of it all there. So much love. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. Don't be afraid to comment after the fact, or jump in here on these live streams when you're here. Just say hello, say what's up. If you've been here before, just say hey and just drop it in or whatever. And I just appreciate you guys just showing up for me and saying what's up and coming here to add value to your lives. So thank you so much. I love you very much, and we'll see you guys on Sunday. Take it easy. See ya.